Swiss government, same-sex couples can marry starting July 1.
Here's a summary of the article.
Geneva, Switzerland's executive body announced Wednesday that same-sex couples can get married starting on July 1 next year, making good on the resounding support Swiss voters expressed in a referendum. The Federal Council officially said that starting January 1, Switzerland would recognize the marriages of same-sex couples who wed in other countries instead of continuing to treat the unions as simple civil partnerships. In setting a date for the Marriage for All law approved by voters in September to take effect, the Council said that civil partnerships would no longer be possible in Switzerland as of July 1. Couples already in civil partnerships, which the country authorized in 2007, will be allowed to maintain them without having to get married. Switzerland is one of the few remaining countries in Western Europe where gay and lesbian couples do not already have the right to wed. Advertisement. The referendum approved by an overwhelming majority on September 26 will put same-sex partners in the rich Alpine nation on equal legal footing with heterosexual couples, including by allowing them to adopt children together and to sponsor a spouse for citizenship. Supporters of the referendum had acknowledged it would be months before same-sex marriages could begin, mostly for administrative and legislative procedures.
This post received a score of 5,300, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The joke: the Swiss have no moral objection to same-sex marriage, it just took them 25 years to develop precisely the right form to complete. This isn't even a joke, it's very close to what actually happened. This reminds me of my favorite Reddit post ever about Switzerland, motherfucking Swiss and #X2OOB.
MFS open mouth smile.
Ask the Canadian.
Are the Swiss a conservative people, or is this the fault of the democratic system of Switzerland? Genuinely asking. It feels outlandish to me that Switzerland is so late to this.
You'll be shocked to know when they finally allowed women to vote, 1971. Bottom line, a lot of people have a strange overestimation of how liberal Europe is. Just compare their abortion laws to most of the US.
Greater than a lot of people have a strangely overestimation of how liberal Europe is. A ton of people have an inaccurate view of Europe overall. Not all is prosperous and lively. Lots of areas in the East have little employment, terrible infrastructure, etc. And places that are conservative versus West.
I dunno, dude. I feel like most people know that inland Eastern Europe is sort of kind of a bit of a shithole. I mean, it's a pretty well spread meme that hunger starve is rampant across Latvia because no potato. Almost every depiction of Eastern Europe in mainstream Western media is Soviet concrete infrastructure, alcoholism, human trafficking and gangsters in Adidas tracksuits. I don't think many Westerners are mentally ranking Slovenia next to Norway or Sweden on the good places to be list.
Optimum Pride.
Late to the party but glad they arrived.
Time to invest in some wedding companies in Switzerland.
Homosexuals could already live together and define each other as so for insurances and whatnot. Additionally, they would be allowed to adopt children and raise them as homosexual couple. AHV is one of the insurances to provide you with money at old age. Instead of previously 200%, they will now only get 150% of the old age insurance money, just like heterosexual marriages.
Why July 1st? Why not immediately?
It's Switzerland. Nothing happens immediately.
Wow, I'm surprised they couldn't already.
Nice, I support this.
About time, Jesus.
Good news from Nestle Country.
Who are we to deny good people the torture and hardship of marriage? May all people suffer as I have suffered.
Are the straights okay?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.